I'm ranking one boss from Hollow Knight or Silksong until I'm done. I feel like Lost Lace is largely overlooked when it comes to discussions of Hollow Knight's bosses, with most people brushing her aside as, yes, a marked improvement on the previous Lace fights, but still a largely gimmicky dependent fight. Where do I stand on it? Well, let's break it down! Lost Lace is the only boss to be found in the Abyss, the underbit of Farloom. This area is basically linear, and a definite step down from the Hollow Knight's actual Abyss. But this short isn't about location, so we're gonna move along. Yes, this is the third fight with Lace. A bit of a rivalry here. A heated rivalry? She has been overtaken by the Void, and now brandishes more speed, and each of her previous attacks have been buffed by the Void moves. This is the only fight where I feel like the Void attacks made any sense. They complement Lace's moveset very well, with the Void tentacles for one not just bursting out of her stomach, but being used by her, showing she has a level of control over this stuff that the other Voided out folks did not. About halfway through this fight, everything will stop, and you'll have to show the game that you know how to jump. I actually found this wall of double damage a tad unfair, as it took me way too long to work out how to clear it. Not for nothing though, much like the GMS fight before her, we see these waves? I don't know, we'll go with waves, but they're more like razor blades, returning in her second phase. The problem I see with this Lace fight is that she's never present while these are. In the Grandmother Silk fight before, we have the interval where we see the rocks fall from the ceiling. That gimmick also returns for a second half of her fight, but the GMS stays on screen as a target while all this is happening. I feel like these were just a bit sloppy. They really don't do much else than slow down the fight, and speaking as someone who died to Lace's second phase a lot, sitting through this each and every time sucked, especially when the rest of her fight is utter brilliance. I've already talked about the Void attacks, but look at this arena. The corpse of GMS strung up behind like a marionette, the same enslavement she had inflicted on people of Farloom. The story of Hollow Knight and Silksong never gets better than this fight right here, saving this little girl corrupted by her grandmother's greed. Bro, I could kiss Team Cherry right now. I'm running out of time, but I recommend Flint, Slate, and Wanderer's Crest. You should fight Lace on her level, needle on needle. You could use the Architect's build and just rush her down with Cogflies, but
Stop using Cogflies! It's not good!
Lost Lace leaves a great taste. Without much debate, I would like to make the case that she should take her place amongst the gods here in S tier. I just like this fight, man. With that, we now only have one more boss to cover. That's crazy. And do you know what it is?